Hi, this video is to talk to you about our 8th grade reading language arts expectations. And I like to say they're easy as 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 big expectations that I have that will help you be successful in our English class this year. Whether you're in honors or the on-level classes, these same expectations will really lead you to a successful year. Our first expectation is to complete your own work unless you are explicitly told to work with groups. And I will make it very, very clear. It will be provided to you in writing. We will assign the groups, or you will be asked to select your groups when we are working collaboratively. And we do lots of things collaboratively, but we also we want to move you forward as readers and writers, and that means a lot of independent practice in your reading and writing skills. So what that will look like is if you have questions over instructions or over where to find information or where to get resources, that would be something that I would love for you to ask me, but you could also ask one of your peers. But when it comes to sitting down and actually answering the questions, it really needs to be, I really need to be able to see what you're thinking. And that is the only way that I can help move you forward as we do our work this year, is if I know where your strengths and weaknesses are with reading and writing, as well as speaking and listening. Number 2 is to turn in all assignments on time and fully completed. That is 100% students who turn in all their work on time and completed typically get excellent grades in my class. If you turn in something late, that's a problem. And it's not just a problem because it causes teachers distress. It usually causes students and parents distress, but it also interrupts the learning flow that we have in our class. In English, our objectives that we're teaching are spiraled. So that means we go around and around and around. So if you have an activity in vocabulary, it may build so that you can read a story better. And then with that story that you've read, that will build into possibly an essay or another type of assessment. So if you missed the vocabulary 2 steps ago, it's not very helpful to turn that in after we've already had the assessment on the story. The whole point of the learning was that one objective built on the next and built on the next. And if you're not completing your work in a timely manner, you are not going to grow as a learner as much as the students who complete their assignments and turn it in on time. I will say that I do try to give you at least 2 days, 2 evenings, if you haven't completed your work, before I set that deadline, so that if you are a busy person, and many of you are, you can start building those time management. So if I give you an assignment on a Monday, but on Monday night you have an activity, then I won't make it due until Wednesday, and you can write in your planner that you need to complete that assignment on Tuesday night when you don't have a scheduled activity. So hopefully that will help, and it will definitely help you get ready for 9th grade. Right now in the high school, they run on an alternating block. So one day students go to 1st through 4th period. The next day they go through 5 through 8th. So you only see a class and teachers every other day. And students who haven't built those time management skills can really struggle to get their work done, because you may only meet for that class twice during that week. And if an assignment was due and you have forgotten to do it, you're not going to see that teacher again until the next week. So we definitely want to encourage you to build those skills, keep a planner, write things down, and get work turned in on time. It is 100% a key to success. And number 3 is, this is an English class, and we want you to complete all sentences as complete sentences. So thinking about what it takes to make a complete sentence, and if you want a high score, what a good 8th grade sentence looks like. So we definitely are looking minimally for everyone to have a capital letter at the beginning of the sentence, appropriate punctuation, a period or question mark at the end of the sentence, and that the sentence is clear and easy to read. So that is a minimal passing expectation. To get a higher mark, a better score, you want to start using different types of sentences. The sentences need to look a little bit more sophisticated than they did, for example, in elementary school. So try practicing writing compound, complex sentences, and that is going to push your writing to a higher place. And that's really where we want to take you. Legibility is also required. If I can't easily read it, remembering that I have about 150 students a year, sometimes more and sometimes a little less. If I can't easily read it and it takes me 20 or 30 minutes to just read through and try to decipher, I'm going to ask you to rewrite it. So that struggle to read basically read a paper, I'm not going to take a ton of time. I'm going to ask you to rewrite it so that it can be easily read, and you are always welcome to type assignments. And we now have our one-to-one laptops, so you can type those assignments. Just as a reminder, last year you had 2 English classes if you were at Heritage. The year before that you had 2 English classes. This year you have 1 English class. And we have the same amount of content to cover. So if you think about our skills and how we're working, we really do need to come in here and get focused and right away get on our work. We don't have time for this to be a class where you can have extra minutes on most days to talk and to do, and have a lot of time to just kind of sit and think. We want to come in and we want to get our work done, get through these objectives so that you do not have to spend a lot of time at home doing all of that extra work. So, and I will give you reminders and try to keep you on task, but it really does come down to you and your own determination. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to get my work done, and I'm going to be successful in this class. So please let me know if you have questions. Let me know how I can help you. And we're going to have an amazing year. Thank you so much.